Hello, hello, hello. Fucking banging into a brand new fucking game, mate. I took a day off, my first in a while, and it coincidentally landed on a Saturday. If I didn't get the plat on a Friday night, I wouldn't have had last night as a day off. Well, maybe I would have, but sometimes I like to not stream on after work on Saturdays because I finish at 11:30 p.m. I get home, it takes me about an hour or two to like eat, get everything done, shower, do the laundry and all that to probably get prepared to like either watch something, go to sleep, or stream. So, and guess what? Since I last saw you, I started watching House. I'm 4 episodes in now. Watched two last night. Watched one today. What's weird is that at this rate, I'm gonna probably finish House before we finish the Defender Saga, and it's roughly the same amount of episodes. The only reason why we're taking forever is because Dad doesn't watch TV. So we can't watch TV. So and that's the thing. Like, if I ask, are we watching this tonight? We will, but because we finished Invincible tonight, the finale. And what's kind of irritating is that Dad talks whilst watching stuff, and it's fucking irritating because I want to watch the show, not hear him talk or be on his phone whilst watching the show. You know, it's kind of annoying because I want to pay attention to the fucking media, but it was a cool finale. It felt like more of a mid-season finale, if anything. Who knows? Season 3 might come out next year. Who knows? But I enjoyed it. He actually killed someone for the first time, and I beg to differ. I think he's killed people by accident before. Maybe not on purpose, but he's killed people by accident before. Also, the spoiler thing where I saw an alternate Adam Eve. I thought that was an alternate version, not an older version. So what's so weird is that that's a Bootstrap paradox where he's trapped somewhere, and the people who helped him were the older versions of his friends. So if he gets saved, they don't exist. But if they don't exist, how can he be saved? You know? So like, I don't know if time travel is fucking weird, bro. But we got to see a Spider-Man. I wonder if that Batman was an actual Batman or like, because he's crossovered with DC and Marvel before, I believe. Let's actually read on that Batman thing because I haven't actually seen it. Invincible.
I have no idea what he's done to my mom and my brother.
Wait, what? Apparently there's more than a couple. They're just zombies. You can't fucking make it The Walking Dead as a reference. Bro, he uses a Fortnite gun? What? Maybe people who've played Fortnite will recognize it, but I thought it was just a random thing. Invincible creator claims that wasn't Batman in season 3 finale. It was insinuating it is. What? A new Batman series is in the works at Prime? The fuck? I didn't know that. Next year there is an episode 9, because that... That's because it's like a mid-season finale, you know? Because usually seasons end on some bang type thing, but it didn't really end on a... Like, this felt like a mid-season finale. I'm sorry, but it did. It felt like a mid-season... Like, it was cool and everything, but it didn't feel like a finale. It felt like something else is going to happen. You know? Like, and maybe... Like, is it setting up that season 2 will be the war... Season 3 will be the war between, like, Omni-Man... The One-Eyed Dude, the other Viltrumite, and Invincible takes on the entire Viltrumite army, along with the Earth's heroes, or even the or is it is set up that instead of them saving like defeating the Viltrumites, what they do is they protect every Earth that has Viltrumites overall, because apparently every single Earth besides our one, basically, Invincible is an evil character. Which makes me wonder, like, why is it different? Is it because he got powers earlier, or is it because the major reason why Omni-Man has feelings for people is because he has a son and he has a wife, which was forbidden. But then in these other worlds, he does have a wife and son, but he's still fucking maniacal. So I don't know how they're gonna explain it, but I'm glad I watched it. We need to have that Satan character come back. I thought he was going to come back in season 1 or even 2, but he didn't. The detective devil or whatever, devil detective. Like a Hellboy type dude. Also voiced by Clancy Brown. Well, I'm surprised, maybe, but like I'm surprised that The old dude, I forgot his name. I'm surprised he doesn't know about Viltrumites. Because he knows about aliens, but he doesn't know about Viltrumites. Confused. Also, apparently, Invincible, when he changes his suit from yellow and blue to blue and white, he becomes stronger and more fierce. But I don't know if that he becomes evil or not. Also, apparently live action Invincible is in the works, so that'll be fun to see. Like, if it's a series, there's no point, but if it's a movie, it'll probably be more fun. Like, imagine The Boys, but on a movie budget. You know how crazy good that would look? The Boys, like, looks good as it is, but with a budget of movies. Sure, restricting it to only, like, 2 hours is kind of annoying, but it'd be fucking sick, mate. It'd be sick. Also, I bought something tonight. I won't show you until it gets here, but it's Trivium related, and you won't guess what it is. I can guarantee you won't guess what it is. Because you may guess music, and you'd be wrong. So you have to think like, merch? No. Then what is there? Wait and fucking see. But anyways, we are beginning a new game tonight. I don't know how long we're gonna go into because I only want to play till maybe 12:30 because I'm fucking tired. Also, daylight savings ended, so it is now. My brain believes it's 11:50 at night, but it's actually 10:49. So my brain is like, ooh, if like, what's so weird is that I worked from 12 to 4 today, yesterday's time, but because yesterday had 25 hours. No, today had 25 hours officially because it was midnight. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Like, what's weird is that my like it felt normal in the morning and after I worked, but then when I got home and sat down, I realized, oh, it feels fucking later, and not like even an hour ago when it was 9:30, I said it was like, oh fuck, it feels like 10:30. It's gonna be like, because what's weird is that I stayed up to I think 4:30 last night, so technically I stayed up to 5:30, but my brain didn't really think about that. Also, apparently my friend went bouldering at 6 a.m. today. It's fucking crazy. Like, how do you go bouldering before doing stuff? I would feel like that would be the thing you do at the end of your day, because that will make you weak. Like, I couldn't do anything on Tuesday because I was like, oh fuck my arms. But I can't wait to do it again. But it seems one of those things where you get better and better and better, and you can actively feel your progression, which will be cool to see, because I want to be able to do cool shit bouldering. I don't want to do the simple shit. I want to do cool stuff. Like what I saw tonight is that she like somehow put her, like, it was like a 2 rock climb, which is like, what? Usually it's like between 8 and 10 maybe, or even more. Well, the thing was, like, the starting point was here, was like a massive level, so you had to pull yourself up on that without falling off. You can use the wall, apparently. I didn't know that. You can use the wall to help you with your feet and your arms, and your hands. Which I didn't, because I felt like that was cheating. Then you have to pull yourself up and touch the top one, which is like taller than you up there. But her technique was that she stood up, and what she did was, instead of pushed herself up, which is what I'd probably do, but it would probably be a dangerous way to do it, or a weird way to do it. What she did is that she somehow pulled herself up, put her leg like this up, and like it was stretched in the air basically, and this leg was on the ground. So basically, she was doing the splits and pulled herself up like that. Like, yeah, nah. I was like, that leg, no fucking way, no shot I could do that. But yeah, Alone in the Dark tonight. Gonna be playing as Hellboy himself, Captain Russia himself. And what's so weird about Phase 3 Marvel now? I'm still going into this tangent, but what's so weird is that, like, in Phase 2 and Phase 3, it was like, we got a movie with a character in it. The next year or two, that character was back, or had its own movie. You know, Spider-Man and Black Panther were both in Civil War. Next year, Spider-Man. The year after that, Black Panther and Infinity War that same year. The Maximoff twins were introduced in The Winter Soldier. They were in the movie next year. You know, like, because we, like, always got these characters. Thanos was referenced throughout. We finally got him. And all this stuff. But what's so weird is that there's characters that had projects, like in 2021, that we haven't seen again, or even earlier in Phase 3 that we haven't seen again, and they're due to return. To the point when they return, people think they're brand new characters. And the biggest one I'm thinking is Ghost, which is the main villain, supposedly, of Ant-Man and the Wasp, which is a completely forgettable character, to be honest. Her power was that she was, like, vibrating weirdly, or something. And she's in the Thunderbolts movie. It's like, why is she in it? No one really cares about her. It wasn't even an actress people cared about either. Like David Harbour, sure. Florence Pugh, sure. Of course, Sebastian Stan, Sparky Barnes, easily. But we need Red Hulk. If Red Hulk isn't in it, it's called the Thunderbolts for a reason. Thunderbelt Ross is led by the Red Hulk. If I don't see Harrison Ford becoming the Red Hulk in this movie, I'm gonna be so fucking disappointed. Because that's the big thing about the Thunderbolts, is that Red Hulk's in it. That's his team. You know, it's the anti-hero team. And then they're gonna obviously come back in Captain America 4. I think, is Captain America 4 before Thunderbolts or after? I don't know this timeline, bro. When the movies come out, I see it, but like Thunderbolts was announced how many years ago now? And that's meant to be the Phase 5 team up movie, but no one cares about it. I honestly think that movie's gonna flop. Unless, like, the year it's coming out, it's gonna be like, remember the Avengers? This is them, but dark. And again, you can't say that, because Dark Avengers is a thing. Which is where Norman Osborn created an Iron Man suit. And that became the Iron Patriot. That was a cool... Bro, you know how cool that could be, seeing Willem Dafoe don an Iron Man suit and be like a anti-hero Iron Man? Because that Iron Patriot suit in the comics was fucking cool. You know, because, like, it wasn't like a pretty standard, like, War Machine armor. To be fair, War Machine Mark II fucking looked so boring compared to Mark 1. Mark 1 looked so badass. Mark 2 looked so puss. Even though it wasn't officially made for the movie. Well, it was, but we didn't see it in the movie. Because Mark 2 was repainted to be Iron Patriot. But, like, because that suit looked... Like, I will look this up. I am the Iron Patriot. Sure, the suit looks cool in photos, but, like, in application looks fucking boring. They could bring back Iron Patriot, to be honest. Because we don't know where that armor is. Or maybe... Or is that the armor we saw in Age of Ultron? No, I don't think it was. I think Mark 3 was that. Yeah, because the Iron Patriot suit in the comics is like your standard Iron Man suit, but with the color scheme of the flag. So like red at the top, then the chest is a star, then down it's the stripes. Like that suit is fucking sick. Because the War Machine Mark II suit was made for the movie, but it wasn't actually in the movie. You know? It must have been like, because War Machine Mark 1 was just Mark 2, but made up by Justin Hammer. But then, like, the War Machine Mark 2 armor was like Rhodey's first official suit. You know, he made it him. Tony made it for him. So it is Mark 2. Then Mark 3, War Machine Mark 3. That has to be the one that's in Avengers, right? No, that's the suit that's in Civil War. Oh, I thought that was the suit that's in Avengers. That'd be cool to get. Then Mark 4. And that's the suit that's in Infinity War. And Mark 5 is the big boy. War Machine Mark 5 is essentially Iron Page 2 Mark 2. It's the same paint job, but just dimly. Then Mark 6 is also in Endgame, but it's not seen. I don't think War Machine has a Mark 7. Also, like, something that I realized, like, playing the Iron Man 3 game is that Iron Man Mark 4 and Iron Man Mark 6 are the same armor. It's the exact same armor. I don't know if he built it to look exactly the same, but it's the exact same armor. The only difference is that the chest piece is a triangle on it. Which to me looks fucking sick. Anyways, I've dilly-dallied for a bit too long tonight. Let's continue. Let's begin this brand new game. I'm excited, but I'm a bit terrified. It's so weird seeing this game be done.
You share with the clan, the clan shares with you, and together we shall see all needs met.
Come on. Yeah, baby. Meaning? Wait, what? That didn't show the plot.
You share with the clan shares with you, and together we shall see all needs met.
Come on. Yeah, baby. It doesn't show the actual poppage. Meaning? That's a bit weird.
You share with the clan,
I want to see the plat thing for control. It's a 3 and a 3, so. What's weird is I remember exactly doing this. Shit. I forgot about that. I forgot to start recording. Spider-Man 2. That was an exciting one.
Parker Luck's back with a vengeance.
You know what to do. And that means... Because apparently throughout this game, Miles and Peter have different, like, audio bits that can be played, or can be heard, I should say. whilst going to the graves. Like, Miles can go to Aunt May's, and Peter can go to Jeff's. Sure, Peter only knew Jeff for basically 2 days, and Miles knew Aunt May for pretty long, like maybe less than a month. But like even years on, they still. I think this is a year after Miles Morales, at least. I don't know. I didn't know the timeline.
Parker Luck's back with a vengeance.
You know what to do, and that means. That's so weird. So they use the exact same like recordings for both the thing and the plot. It's kind of disappointing. Let's look at Alan Wake. Alan Wake 2 was a fucking fun game. You know what? You know what I found out today? Because I was digging around with the PSN profiles. Apparently, so Alan Wake 2 took us 2 weeks and 4 days to platinum, 39 hours. Deadpool took us 3 weeks and 3 days, but 24 hours. Control took us 2 weeks and 4 days, 41 hours. And even though Avatar Frontiers of Pandora has 76 hours, we got the plot within 2 weeks and 5 days. Double the time playing a game, you know? Fucking hell, Terminator, that... Oh, what was it doing? I like that this is a thing. I really do. It's fun to look at. Sure, a bunch of games I have don't have it. You know, I can't. You know. I think my all-time favorite trophy poppage is this. Like, I didn't do it on stream, but it's fucking hilarious. Where is it? It's Rocksmith, but I don't know where Rocksmith is. Yeah. This. I learned to play a song. Achieve 100% mastery. Just watch. Because I started fucking laughing. Because, like, you know how funny it is for the first song to me 100% is a very hard song? Sure, it's just the rhythm, but that's funny to me. That's an ugly laugh, but still. Anyways, let's fucking start playing the game, bro. I don't know if I'm putting it off because I'm afraid I'm not gonna like it, or if I'm afraid I'm gonna love it. But anyways, let's do it. I'm committed. I bought this game full price the day after release. Alright, complete either character's story while getting all collectibles. Play whichever character you want. Simply follow on the Dark Collectible Guide and you'll get everything. It's recommended you make an extra save once you reach chapter 4 so you can get the other ending trophies during step 3 without having to replay the entire game. Okay. It's also highly recommended to upload your save to PS Plus, Cloud, before beating the game. That way you can re-download it after... Wait. It's also highly recommended to upload your save to PS Plus Cloud before beating the game. That way you can re-download it after you beat the... That way you can re-download it after you beat the game, since there's currently a glitch that deletes your Lagniaps upon finishing the story. So... let's do that. We need to remember that, I suppose. Alone in the Dark contains 159 collectible locations, 45 Lagniaps, 56 clues, 30 locks, 28 dialogues. Everything is missable because there is no chapter select or free roam. There are 2 characters, Emily and Edward. Each character has some unique collectibles, but you'll need to recollect everything, including the collectibles that are shared across characters. Certain Lagniaps sets are also needed for getting different game endings. Fuck man, this is gonna be irritating. I never needed to rely on saves just to get trophies before. I mean, technically I did to glitch the Borderlands system, but... Finding all collectibles unlocks the following trophies. 1, 2, 4 stuff. Alright, let's begin. I'm anxious, you know, I'm excited, but I'm not anxious, because, like, it's either it's gonna be fun, or I'm gonna fucking hate it, and there's no in between. But from what I remember my brother playing, we enjoyed, Inferno. Look how dimly lit that is, though. That's good for me, that's good for you. Yeah, that's good. Standard, play. I can't. Sounds very Moulin Rouge, you know. We entered a club that's all about you trying to get some, but you never do because you're a guy, and guys going to clubs never really works out. But girls, on the other hand, kinda do. I'm gonna turn it down because it's a bit loud with that music. For those who want to figure out everything for themselves, there are a few systems to grab for that. Extra help provided to make the experience smoother and easier, including instant help. Oh, that as well. That's modern. Probably it's meant to be Resident Evil style. You're not the frog from Futurama. How many people have made that joke already? Is it gonna be like the thing from... Oh, it's an alligator. These cards look like faces. Look at those big eyes. And the big teeth. Oh, it's an olden day car. We're not in the dark yet. That was a weird intro. You usually do some
your
gameplay
uncle.
before that.
What's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
As in the devil?
Something
Alan
like that.
Noir for fucking...
He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
It's racist.
What do you make of it?
It's nonsense, of course, but I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my
Animation's pretty
family.
fast.
Possession?
No, detective. Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Harwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
What's weird is that everything else looks good besides the facial animations.
But Jeremy didn't kill himself. Is that why he's at your setup?
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
You mentioned the letter.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they are also out to get him.
Could it be real?
Very
Or is
bad
it all just
tracking
in his
on
head?
the mouth.
It's a story he tells himself, Mr. Carnby. Anything to avoid the truth.
It's not mocap, it's
Which
animation.
is?
That we're all
Even
terribly
though it's
insignificant.
clearly the actors.
That people mean
It's
so
not
very
mocap.
little to one
It
another.
clearly isn't mocap.
That there is no one out to get Jeremy Hartwood because he isn't worth getting.
Here we are.
It's like CG faces. It's kind of weird having like the actors in your game but not have mocap.
My uncle's
Weird.
not well, Mr. Carnby. I want to make sure he's all right.
Then what's my part in this? You couldn't get a cab?
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone.
Bro, I want the alligator to help me kill someone.
Did you bring a gun?
Yeah. You think it'll actually come to that?
No. But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
What exactly are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
I don't know. Let's just find him first.
The gun's in his holster. Do we get to choose who we play as? David Harbour or Jodie Comer. I want to play as David Harbour because he's, you know, dude from Stranger Things. You know, he's Hellboy. You know, he's Captain Russia, you know? Of course I want to play as him.
Hello? Hello?
Looks abandoned.
It can't be. There has to be someone around.
Wait here. I'll go around back.
Chapter 1. You automatically start with one of these, depending which character you're playing. Make sure you inspect this collectible on both characters. So how?
Akambi, why am I hearing from Gloria Allen that you got some job at the loony bin? You better not be thinking of paying her off before me. I don't want to take you for a ride, so get me my money. I'll be at the Maccabean all night if you score some dough. Obed Morton.
This does feel like a PS4 game that was released on the PS5. Is that what it was? Was it delayed a bunch?
Louisiana State Board of Private Investigator Examiners grants the following license to Edward Carnby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. License number 196692-LA. Good until May 15th, 1930.
Nomad vagabond, call me what you will. So make sure to inspect it on both characters. Okay. So real. Alright. That's so weird. Is I kind of want to use my fucking Avatar Navi vision to see stuff. Oh. That's a very weird. Like, it's not exact. Oh, that's no. No, my brain cannot handle that fucking. It's so weird is that Alan, he just does Alan Wake. And, nah. That motion blur is not good for my eyes. I need to make it... Let's see it at medium. Let's see it at low. Seems a little bit better. Let's see how it looks like it's off. That hurts my head. Motion blur. Oh, that's jumpy. You can see the jumpiness. I'm gonna put it on low. Yeah, that seems way better for me. I need to see if I can turn down the sensitivity. Six, maybe. Yeah, that's a bit better. I want to look up. I want to look down. What's weird is that, like, for a split second you think it's, like, inverted. But, like, I want to look down. I want to look up. I want to look up. Let me do this to test it. Controls. Inverted. I want to look up. I want to look down. I want to look up. I think the reason why it's because like it's in third person. Like when I press down to go up, it feels natural. But when like in the heat of things, I'm like, I want to go up. No. But it. Wait. What? Hang on. This is... That isn't inverted. I wanna go up. Hang the fuck on. What? Hang on. I want to look up. I want to look down. I want to look up. Down. Up. Up. What's weird is that it's doing the exact same thing. I want to look up. I want to look down. Up, down, up, left. Wait, what? Jump to the right. Am I turning to? Wait. Up. What? I'm turning to the left. I'm turning to the left, turning to the right. What's going on in my brain? Why is this so weird? I want to look up. I want to look up. I want to look down. I want to look left. Up. I want to look. I want to look up. 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 I want to look up. I want to look up. I want to look up. That's so weird because I think it's my fingers thinking. Because that works for me. But if I'm like turning to the right, I want to look up. No, that won't work. That's like sometimes invert works for me. Like this will be the one that's like, oh, let's go to the left. Nah, let's go to the right. I think sometimes I need to fuck around with it when it's in third person because sometimes it just doesn't look right. But then after a while, I'll be like, no, it does look right. I'm just weird. I think it's because he's not turning his head, which is the thing that's confusing me. I'm moving the camera instead. Haptic.
Now what do we got here?
I got a flashlight. It was a clue. And I got a kitchen garden key. It's a key item. Get it? Because it's a key. Press the right trigger. So that's what that button means. It means like that. I thought it was like, oh, a funky thing. That's weird to turn on the flashlight. I'll get used to it. Having triangles crouch is weird. I want to change it. But I don't know if you can change it. Good games allow you to change it. It's not letting me. Ah, it's so annoying. Anyways, let's continue. What's the door number this? Fuck me, you fat man. So where the fuck do we get ammo? What were those eyes? lady. No, it's the statue.
Nah, I'm not getting in there.
I wonder when David Harbour did this. I want him to come out. It's like, oh, I did this in like 2019. That makes sense. This game feels old gen for new gen. Like this doesn't feel like it should have come out this year. Alan Wake does. I thought we could jump down there. It's so weird because he's not moving his head. Like, he should move his head when my camera moves. I think every other third-person game did that. Maybe. Unless I'm wrong. Ew.
Whoa.
Supplies, motherfucker. I wonder how long these chapters are. Because there's 4 chapters per character. So I wonder how long they are. Maybe an hour each? It's alright, I suppose. Technically you can play the game in one sitting if that's the case.
That's one big tree to fit inside a conservatory.
Are you sure the tree was planted after or planted before?
Huh? What?
Even though the fucking animation is disgusting, I am liking this tense feeling. I got the housekeeper's key. Or maybe that's the thing, like, you go to a door, it's locked, you find the key somewhere, you go to it. Do I still have the key? No. I got my first trophy. What's this?
Don't mind if I do.
Oh, alcohol is health. After unlocking, head to the laundry room and go. Oh, is this the laundry room? I thought this was a fucking kitchen. Alright. So I got a family Bible.
Every day your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I knew if you were still tending the earth, or if you had turned your back against us. I have started to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I am going down a path that you find disagreeable. With help from Baptiste and Charlotte, I found comfort in the practice of the voodoo. I have long been skeptical of that Caribbean cult, but it's been of good use to me. It seems all harmless in my book. I say some words dreamt up by the Creoles, and I carry around a small pocket of gree-gree.
Gree-gree?
Nothing of this is mentioned in the Bible, of course, but the French Quarter priestess tells me it's all connected. She says the Christian God is just one more perspective on the creator of things. That's what I like to think, but the other way around, that the spirits of her faith are just aspects of you, our Heavenly Father. I am so grateful for the words you gave Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed soon again. Only the sacrifices of the Old Testament compare to your demands. Let it be the truth. A mother of earth, wood, and dirt. A mother of 1,000 young.
Sacred sand, $1. Black cat oil, $1.50. Devil shoestrings, a quarter. That makes $2.75, madame.
What was that you were telling the doctor? A goat without horns. What does that mean?
Ah, you must have misheard me, madame. I said no such thing.
Please, I know I don't look like any of you, but I'm devout. I'm ready to do what it takes.
Do not be so eager to sacrifice the few things you have left, madame. Now please, leave my store.
A goat without horns.
Here's a goat, no less. It's like how a human without teeth is still a fucking human. You fucking dickhead. I got more pistol bullets. Alright, directly after the brief, go to the kitchen and head into the room on the top right. The collectible will be laying on the floor at the top right corner of the room. The pig. Forbidden knowledge.
What was that?
Magniabs are non-essential items that you can find throughout the game. Completing sets will uncover forbidden knowledge and sometimes even more. What's going on with my hand? Magniabs carry over from game to game. Some sets can't can't even be completed without playing both Carby's and Emily's campaign. So that's why you need to save it before the ending of the game. Because, like, even though you completed the game, you still need the collectibles for the other. That makes sense. Directly after the previous collectible, go into the brick hallway and the bar door on the right side. The collectible will be straight ahead from the door on the shelf. I feel like there's gonna come to a point where we can't pick up shit anymore. You know what's weird? I'm just stealing shit. It's setting me up to kill some cunts, but I don't know how often we shoot people. And I want to know how good the gunplay is. Because if I die, do I have to restart the entire thing? That's what I want to know. Streetcar ticket. Lagniappe. The Crescent City. I believe that some of these a lot of these could be mystical, but
Please do not touch the boiler. It is working after all. While the sabotage has caused a leak, only the decorative plate has been completely ruined. Let's wait for Mr. Chance to turn up and he can take a look at the leak. Mr. Waits.
that's Yuri Lowenthal. That's fucking Spider-Man. What? No. That has to be his voice. That sounds exactly like Yuri Lowenthal. Yeah, that sounds exactly like him. Yeah. I looked up his IMDb and it says he's Mr. Waits, aka / Jacob Van Ostad, unless that's the same character. Who knows? That is him. I can't believe I called that. I was like, hang on, that's familiar.
That doesn't look safe.
Huh.
I feel like I'm meant to be doing something here enough to get past here.
I need the key.
I've picked up everything.
I need the key.
Sunday, June 22nd. I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something, that dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said, like those blots and streaks of fetid rot was talking to him.
Ooh. And I got a Piazza's key.
Okay. I need the key. It's wedged shut. Looks important.
Is it gonna be one of those games where we just go back and forth finding stuff? I feel like we can jump down there to ease of access, but we fucking down there. No. Because there's a thing in that thing I think we can unlock. What does green mean? What does green mean? Blue mean? Because in his, it's not blue. But mine is. Being very careful not to walk too far.
Oh.
There we are.
The Great Depression. President Hoover raises tariffs on over 20,000 imported goods in an act to protect American labor. Following the collapse of the Wall Street stock market on October 24 last year, American industry has suffered greatly. Thousands of companies have gone bankrupt and left a large part of the American workforce unemployed. In an attempt to turn the tide, the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act has been signed by President Herbert Hoover. By regulating commerce with foreign countries, the government hopes to encourage the industries of the United States to compete with cheap foreign imports. Superstition on rise. New Orleans voodoo stores and spiritual mediums see increased profit during troubled times. While the market has faced hard times ever since Black Thursday of last year, voodoo doctors and snake charmers see significant rise in number of customers. With the coming Eve of St. John on the 23rd, the police expect increased cult activity around Bayou St. John, the southern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. Voodoo rituals in that area on the Eve of St. John have a long tradition reaching back to the first snake worshippers brought as slaves from West Africa. During the 19th century, its practice was popularized by the legendary Marie Laveau, and has since been embraced by many of the Creoles and the surviving aristocracy of the French Quarter. Author seeks asylum. Rumors regarding author Cassandra Beauregard making Derceto her home verified. Derceto Hospital is an old plantation building on the eastern shores of Lake Pontchartrain. While often considered an asylum for the insane, residing Dr. Elmore Lee Gray prefers to think of it as a convalescent home, a place where you can go to rest. The patient list is kept secret, but thought to include many of the black sheep of wealthy families, because at Derceto, treatment does not come for free. Local author Cassandra Beauregard has now been confirmed by her own admission. She's been lauded as a powerful Creole voice and written many successful books. Lately it was reported from Hollywood that she has finished a moving picture manuscript titled Slaughter Gulch. That film is set to hit the theaters next year.
I need the key. I need the key.
I do wonder, hopefully it's not like it because Resident Evil 2 and every other game where there's multiple characters you play as, hopefully it's a different story. Because if it isn't, it'll be fucking boring.
Thanks.
What are you doing? Who are you?
Whoa, pardon me, excuse me. My name is Edward Carnby, private investigator. I hope you don't mind we let ourselves inside.
I do mind. This is private property. You can't just barge in here.
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. It's urgent, and no one was answering the door.
We can't hear you knocking anymore. None of us can. Who is your uncle, darling?
Jeremy. Am I right? She has that Heartwood gloom, doesn't she?
That's right. I'm Emily Hartwood. I just came to make sure my uncle is all right.
Well, he is unavailable right now. You will have to come back another day.
Unavailable how? Is he sleeping? We can wait.
He's lost.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Who's your man again, Miss Hartwood?
My name's Edward Carnby, private investigator.
Splendid.
Enough! All of you! Get back to your rooms! McCarthy, keep your eyes on the child. And you two, please leave immediately.
Look, we're not here to cause any trouble. Just let us see the old man, satisfy the curiosity of my client here, and we'll be off.
Jeremy has gone missing. There's no need to worry, but it might be some time before he turns up. The whole staff is looking for him.
What? He ran off?
I don't have time for any of this. Please, come back tomorrow.
All right, in that case, we'll just wait in his room. You don't mind, do you? It's upstairs, right?
Wait, you can't.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
In the corridor. It's the first door on your left. I'll tell Dr. Gray you're here.
Excellent. Thank you, madam. All right, here we are.
Let's look around. See if we can dig up any clues.
I feel like we can actually just do it, but it acts like we can't. What the fuck? I was like, what's going on there?
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself. Would he have looked the same to my...
I found a book full of peculiar notes. Have you heard of something called Tarawea?
Good.
Anything important I should look out for? Did he keep a diary?
Not that I know of, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Quite the artist, your uncle. Paintings, sculptures. I don't know much about modern art, but he seems dedicated.
Jeremy is a fairly well-known landscape painter in New Orleans. You've probably seen more of his work than you realize.
We should go talk to the doctor that the housekeeper mentioned.
Dr. Gray? I suppose. Let's just do a little more digging first, okay?
Sure, no rush.
Oh, talk with everyone till the dialogue is exhausted. That makes more sense. It's like, why the fuck do we need to talk to people? Then that makes sense. Let's actually listen to it now.
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself. Would he have looked the same to my father as he struggled for his life? Does his veiled face haunt my niece quite the same way? I wish so that I could rest my soul in that sunburnt convent of Tarawea. Would I find you there, Juan? Or Senora Perosi, back from the beyond? Every night I hide from him, moving from one misshapen memory to another. Scenes conjured out of fantasy and delirium. Places I struggle to even paint. I wish I understood your death, Senora. Is there anything I could do for you but bury you in that bleak necropolis? That triumphant chapel rising above the ledges and the oven vaults shall be your sepulchre, where you may rest, and I shall weep.
It's weird how one algorithm solves this kid. At the beginning, I was like, "Oh, this is so scary," but no, it's pretty easy.
How did you first come to understand such things, Senora? How did you know that the battered boil in the basement would lead me to Lafayette Cemetery?
Lafayette?
Or how the old upstairs clock, with its astronomical motifs, would take me to that hateful mound outside of Claremont Harbor? Those are my memories, my past. Is there perhaps a chance, if ever so small, for me to see Tarawea? Oh, I want that more than anything. Please, let my talisman take me there. Let me sit with Juan under his Bodhi tree. Despite having sold me that talisman, Miss Jackson, the voodoo priestess, revealed none of her secrets to me. That's why I had to travel to Tonka. Instead, she cruelly told Baptiste, my caretaker, that he would be betrayed and killed in the most awful way, that the one he loved would pierce his thigh with a sharp spear, and that he would be devoured by his own mother. What a terrible thing to say. The people of Deseto are becoming dangerous. They do not understand what they are doing. I must do something to stop them. I tried talking to Dr. Gray, but he confuses my worries. He's caught up in treating me. How can he expect evil to be cured with medicine and conversation? The orderlies, the housekeeper, and the patients are all deranged. They will call upon evil to enter this world. All will be lost. Everything. Unless I can find the clerk, Mr. Waite. He seems to be a clear-thinking man. Maybe Beauregard. The dock man offered me a prison, and I accepted. I signed that miscarried contract and entered the dock pact. Everyone is safe, except for me.
Hey, it's not there.
Hey, you know anything about this? Looks like some sort of talisman.
No, I don't. Oh, help me out here, will you?
I would kill the guy to throw some of this stuff out. I'd be crazy too if I had this much junk lying around.
Oh, wow. That's striking. I want to save this one. All right, come on. I want to go see Dr. Gray. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming. Miss Hartwood. Emily? on. Where am I? Yeah.
Christ, what the hell was that?
Ah! Move. I'm stuck. Oh, I'm stuck. Bro, I'm stuck. I can't move. I couldn't move. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. That's annoying. Oh, really?
Detective Conby had seen plenty of violence before, but nothing quite like this. What was that cursed thing? Detective Jack Deseto.
Christ, what the hell was that? Ah! Ugh!
I don't mean to drink too, but okay. I was wondering when we're gonna shoot people. But does that mean that ammo's gonna come back? Or is this real? Or is this fake? That's what I wanna know, like, I don't know. Was Alone in the Dark the actual OG game like this? It was, I feel like it's in the guy's head. Or maybe this is where Jeremy is, he's in this world.
can't go that way. What the hell is going on? Okay.
My weapon broke.
Don't let them get inside, compare. They're not the good kind.
Are you... Is this your store?
There are no owners here. We both strangers in Jeremy's story.
Jeremy did this. How?
Pact with the Dark Man. Jeremy warned us, but we didn't think much of it.
I'm Detective Edward Carnby. I was hired by Jeremy's niece to find him.
Oh, yeah? How much she paying you?
$150.
She's sure getting her money's worth tonight. Are you a thinking man, compare?
No, not if I can help it.
You know, I think Jeremy's hiding in a way we can't find him. He has this juju necklace that guides him.
The talisman?
That's right. It's some magic charm he got from Miss Jackson down the street.
The voodoo priestess?
You know surprising things, compare. Yeah, the Mama Loa. Here, take the key. I locked the gate to save her place from all the ghouls and goblins getting inside. Maybe if you go there, you can find some clues to show you the way.
Thanks. I'll have a look.
He was intimidating at the beginning, but now it looks like he was fucking cool. There are 3 keys on this chain. One that opens up to Miss Jackson's place in the French Quarter. Then there are 2 belonging to Deserto. One for clerk's office, one for the library. So, are we gonna go back in this realm, or are we gonna go back in real life? That's what I want to know. Is he gonna flow back and forth? A goat without horns. I feel like we can just open shit but not get stuff.
You want to come along?
Nah, I'm gonna stay here for a while.
Anything I can do for... Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Batiste. Just tell my sister Lottie I'm alright if you see her.
We got a collectible. Talked about Lottie before.
All right, I'm heading out.
Be careful out there.
Yeah, we got Lottie's diary.
Detective Conby hesitated to buy into the stranger's explanation, but it was all he had. Batiste, this mountain of a man, seemed to suggest that this other world they had been pulled into was built from Jeremy's scattered memories. It sounded crazy to him, but Conby couldn't exactly deny the situation he found himself in. Batiste believed Jeremy was able to move freely between worlds using a talisman he got from Miss Jackson, a voodoo witch doctor that made a good living from alleviating the rich from their ailments and their money. In hope to find Jeremy, or a way back to Deseto, Conby set out to investigate Miss Jackson's place.
What the fuck is that? I don't think I have enough ammo to kill everything. Enemies can be thrown at enemies or you distract them. Oh, items can be thrown at enemies. Is this like a clicker where like enemy items can be thrown at enemies or used? Fuck! Just holding. I was just trying to pick it up. That did fuck all. Made it around him. What is that enemy? Can I kill it?
I can't go that way.
Can I kill the cunt? Can I dodge? Fuck you. I really want to see like an inventory of weapons. Not weapons, enemies. Doom did it. Unlocking the gate with Bastide's key and clearing the enemies. Go up to the second floor, instantly turn right. The collectible will be sit. How many fucking enemies, bro? I only have 9 bullets left. What's so weird is that when we need to shoot enemies, there's no bullets around.
Oh.
Come on! Fuck me. I have legit no weapons. How do I fucking melee cunts without... The fact that We need to use so much ammo on these enemies to the point that it's so annoying. I don't want to waste so much ammo killing enemies when we only get one bullet at a time. You know? Like, we need like a better way to fucking get ammo, I swear. Like a currency system or something, because I want to have like fully stocked ammo, you know? Fuck me, like Alan Wake had that perfect system where we had, look. Sure, I need to get used to it and like what the hitboxes are, but I only have 2 bits of ammo now, 1 Healy potion. You can't see it because my camera's in the way. I have 1 Healy potion there, and the ammo thing is there. But like, yeah. Also, we need to get a bit stronger gun. That's like a shotgun, or not even an assault rifle. Just a better, long-lasting weapon. Because you think the axe would last? Fuck you. I missed both of those fucking things. I missed both of the fucking bullets, bro. No idea that turned on fire. I fucking knew that. I would have thrown that earlier. Also, we have no health left. Yeah, we got some. Fire! I could have used. Oh, it's kind of a blessing in disguise, to be honest. I'm gonna look at all of these because I walked around before and I couldn't find them. Yeah, the gun gameplay system in this game is not the best because we have a lot of ammo and like shooting enemies close range without aiming is hard. I missed both of those before, and we need a melee just regardless, you know. Juju! His name, my cousin. Apparently we're nearly out of this chapter, which makes me happy. That means I can beat chapter 1 done today.
I recognize this place. It's Miss Jackson's seance parlor. Let's see if she's got any information on Jeremy's talisman.
He recognized this place. It was Miss Jackson's seance room.
You just said that.
The last time he was here, he had been trying to figure out the significance of wasps' nests and horsehair wrapped up in red silk. An image of a dead woman stabbed with hatpins flashed inside his mind. Conby shuddered. This was no time to dwell on the past. He needed to find out about the talisman and get back to Derceto.
Oh, so some typewriters have a, I was thinking of a typewriter, like, how do you erase if you fuck up? Apparently, white out was a thing. So instead of, you just used, like, white ink. It's fascinating.
It's the talisman, like the one in the painting.
Find your own talisman. An old talisman shaped over centuries. The engraving of the numbers looks to be less than 100 years old, but the base could be from antiquity. The polished black sunshine in the middle has a glass finish and occasionally gives the impression of hiding a picture within itself. Antiquity meaning?
Antiquity means the ancient past, especially the period of classical and other human civilizations before the Middle Ages. Do you want to hear the remaining?
Oh, okay, so what it says, like, it's not, okay. I was like, antique seems old, but then.
I think it's meant for the talisman. I think it needs numbers, like coordinates. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
Three, 5, 8.
It's showing something. A place? Where is that? Huh.
Detective,
I was wondering when you were going to show up. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. I understand you are working for Jeremy Hartwood's niece.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're not wrong. We came here for her uncle. I just didn't expect... I didn't expect this. You are Dr. Gray, right?
That's right. You don't happen to have some identification, Detective. I'm not keen on having strangers prying into my business. Oh, Detective Edward Carnby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. Enjoying the Vieux Carré, Detective? Those old French quarters, the voodoo people, the gangsters. I'm sure you live an exciting life.
Well, it's not quite like the stories, Doc. Just trying to make a living.
Aren't we all making a living? Well, welcome to Deseto, Detective. I hope your time here will be useful. Now, what can I do for you?
Why don't you tell me where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Why wouldn't that make for a short visit? I wish I could tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know. A drink, Detective?
Anything brandy.
Oh, you do belong in the French Quarters, Detective. Armagnac or cognac?
You know, just give me the cheap stuff. I'm not much of a connoisseur.
Having low standards is not a virtue, Detective. Let me see if I can broaden your perspective.
What can you tell me about Jeremy?
I wouldn't want to go into details about his condition. Doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Sure, but he is crazy, and he's gone missing. Why?
Here, try this.
Ooh, it's good. Got a bite?
It's called a sidecar. The trick is not to be afraid of the tartness of the lemon. Then, for goodness sake, don't overdo the triple sec.
Okay, what can you tell me about Jeremy?
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, constantly worried about events not presenting themselves according to his model of predestination. He complains about things not being carried out in the right order, and that some things simply shouldn't be. Is any of this helpful to you?
Not really. I was hoping for some direction where to look next.
I'm sorry. I have nothing for you then. You should talk to my orderlies. They have been looking for him for a while now. I'm sure they would appreciate your help.
Yeah, I ran into Batiste earlier. Come to think of it, he might have given me a lead.
Oh, excellent. So your investigation is already underway.
I'm gonna go, but I'm sure we'll meet again.
Looking forward to it. Safe returns.
Detective Carnby, where did you go?
I was just talking to Dr. Gray.
You disappeared.
No, it's not what you think. Have you found anything strange going on here?
Yes. Everyone is being incredibly evasive and I can't figure out why.
No, I mean something you can't explain. Paranormal, even.
Detective, I really need you to get yourself together. I can't do this alone.
Forget it. I'll figure it out.
Do you want to come see Dr. Gray?
No, I want to try something. With this talisman, I think I can follow Jeremy to the place he mentioned in the book. What was the name? Do you remember something Spanish? Tarawea. Yeah, that's where I need to go.
Detective, are you gonna be all right?
Yeah, of course. Go talk to Dr. Gray. We'll rendezvous later. This talisman brought me back from the French Quarter in the blink of an eye. If Jeremy can travel so easily, then he could be hiding anywhere, even Taroea. If he can do it, so can I. I just need to figure out how the talisman works.
Alright, so what I'm led to believe is that each story is in two different stories. You can play as the girl or the guy, and it's the same story, however, there's subtle differences, because the guide I'm following for the collectibles tells me you can play as either character to getting similar collectibles. Or the same collectibles, some are different. Which is fucking confusing. Because I thought it would be like some Alan Wake type thing, where like two stories, but they're intertwined. But it's almost like it's like this is one universe and the other one's the other universe, which is fucking dumb. I thought it'd be one major universe, unless it's gonna explain in chapter 5 that they're all living the same dream, but since their personalities, it's different. You know, we'll wait until the game's done. There's only 5 chapters of the game. We completed the first one tonight. So who knows? I don't like the gameplay. The gunplay is fucking irritating. The melee, the weapons just get destroyed before even killing an enemy, basically. And the gun sucks. Also, the healing mechanic, not the best. Because I tried holding it down and I drank 2 accidentally. But, that's fine. So, what I need to do is I need to save the game. I need to save the game like this, but then in the final chapter at some point save my save to the cloud. I think. Because I don't really know. Because all at the end of the day, even though it's a brand new game, oh my iPhone died. Oops. At the end of the day, all I care about, even though it's a brand new game, all I care about is the plot. It's sad to think, but at the end of the day, I bought this game because it's a new game. I didn't see any trailers on it, so I just bought it on a whim because it was on Alone in the Dark, and Corbin, my brother, played Alone in the Dark when we were younger, and it was pretty fun for me to watch him play. But what the fuck? Did my phone just die again? It was on 95% earlier. Why did it die within 2 hours? I don't know. I'll leave it charging. I won't turn it on. But thus far, we are done with the game. It's promising, but the gunplay, either I need to get used to it. I mean, Alan Wake has 5 chapters. Yeah, Alan Wake has 5 chapters, but those chapters were long. Those were at a minimum 2 hours long when you first played them. But being the first time you played them at like 40 minutes roughly, or since I was paused a little bit longer maybe. What? Why is that so quick? Like, basically, if I were to actually replay the game, whether it be as the girl, I'll be able to speedrun it, essentially. I'll be like, collectible this, collectible that. What's going on with my phone? I'm not even touching it. Just stay still. It's, what's going on with my phone? It's turning off and on. I'm just gonna leave it charging and see what happens. Ah, fuck! I pulled my fucking back muscle doing floors at work. Why are they doing that? Just stay still. I have a couple of trophies already, which is pretty good. Going blind in a game and you get trophies instantly is always a nice thing, especially having as many trophies as this game, which we didn't get any until like our third stream. We started this game on maybe the 15th. And we got the first trophy. Alright, I don't know why you're doing that. Just do your thing. I don't care. Alright, we started Alone in the Dark. Huh? What is the rarest trophy? Finish the game without drinking from your flask. I'm sorry. What? Finish the game without healing. What the fuck? Alright. Just care about the initial playthrough now. I don't care about that. Finish the game in 3 hours or less. Oh, the whatever it takes trophy is an opportunity. We should have gotten it tonight because you killed it with the fire, didn't we? To be fair, I used. No, that should have counted. Story. I don't really care about the story-related trophies because we'll get them automatically. Oh, I didn't do that. Alright, I'll just... okay. I will hop off. Cheers for VOD watchers, whatever. I need to go to the bathroom. Because my body's doing that thing where it realizes I'm ending my stream and my body is like, go to the fucking bathroom. So, I'm gonna do that. I will see y'all tomorrow. And hopefully we can actually fit... Like, because you can complete the game within an hour and a half. Meaning either I can get the plat within 2 weeks, slow, or I can bang, 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 and just complete the game in the next 2 days. Do 2 chapters tomorrow, 2 chapters the day after. Unless it's very quick. I mean, today's stream was 3 hours, only because I was just talking. And I wasn't really paying attention. And I was listening to everything, so theoretically it's going to be easier, but we'll figure it out. I'm going to wait till it hits 3 hours. I need to make the thumbnail, so that's what I'll be doing. You know what's weird is that even though at the beginning of the stream I thought it felt like an hour later, it doesn't feel like it's 1. It should feel like it's 12:30. It's weird. Like, it doesn't feel like it's 2 a.m. It feels like it should just hit 12. That's weird. My brain is weird. But no, it hasn't been 24 hours. It's only been 23. If it were to be 2. Wait. No, it'd be... What? If it hits 2, 24 hours before that was 2, but then 25 hours before that was 2 as well. So 24 hours ago, it was 2 a.m. That's weird. That's fucking weird. My brain doesn't comprehend that. That's weird. I know it's true, but weird to think about. Anyways, see you later.